Hello folks, a very warm welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to talk about arrays. Java is having different array types like one-dimensional, two-dimensional, and multi-dimensional arrays. I am not going into deeper dive. We can simplify and divide into two types as per our automation testing requirement. Let's take a look. Okay, an array is a variable, so it is a collection of elements of same type of data. Okay, in general, so in any programming language, just if you want to store value in variable, how can we do that? Int a equal to 2. Okay, like this, we can store one value. If we want to store more than one value, for example, I want to store 2 comma 3, 2, 3. Okay, it is not possible. If you want to store more than one value in variable, it's not possible. Okay, let's see. Int a equal to 2, right? It's fine. Int b equal to, okay, 2. A, it will work. Without any issue, it will work. Okay, see here, it is showing 2. Just if I want to store one more value, it's not possible. It is showing error. Okay, we cannot store. So we can store. How can we store? A equal to 3. Like this, we can store. But it will replace the 3 will be 2 will be replaced with 3. This value, second value. You can see here. Okay, let's execute this one. See here, this is the 3. Okay, 2 has been replaced with 3. So we cannot store more than one value at a time. Okay, so in that case, we can, if we want to store more than one value in variable, then we can go with arrays. Okay, that is the purpose of arrays. Okay. Array index starts with 0. We can access array elements with help of index number or enhanced partition. Okay, we can find the number of elements in array using the length and size. So how many elements are available in array? We should, if you want to know that, just we need to use length method, and it is similar to it is dynamic array. We have two types of arrays: fixed size array and dynamic array. So fixed size array means we can store only specified number of elements. Okay, for example, if you want to store 10 elements, that we can store only 10 elements only. More than 10 elements, we cannot store in fixed size array. Okay, this is the syntax. Data type, array name equal to new data type size. How many? This size indicates how many elements we need to store. Okay, for example, if you want to store 10 elements, just you need to specify 10 size as. Okay, this is the syntax. Just you need to remember. This is fixed size array. Coming to the dynamic array, it allows user to store any number of elements, n number of elements. So there is no limitations for dynamic array. So to implement dynamic array, we have one collection class, that is array list. Okay, with the help of array list, we can implement dynamic array. Okay, we will cover this in future also. Just part of collections, we have hash map and hash set array list. We will see now also. Okay, the syntax for dynamic array is like this: array list data type equal to, we need to specify data type, variable equal to new array list data type. Okay, just we need to remember this syntax as well. Let's see practically. First, let's take a look at fixed size array. We'll take some countries. So in this way, we can declare fixed size array. So observe here, as for our syntax, okay, data type array name equal to new data type size. Data type array name equal to new data type size. Just to specify size here. Okay. So here index starts with 0. So that's why 0, 1, 2. Okay. Clear? Next, how can we access this one? How can we access this one means simply for we can write with help of or we can capture this int I equal to 0, right? I less than or equal to okay, okay, sorry. We can write here is length minus 1 I plus plus. Okay. So what we are doing is from where we need to retrieve object from 0. From 0 to 2, right? We can give directly R coded here from 0 to less than or equal to 2. But it's not good practice, best practice. As a good programmer, just we need to specify instead of static value, we need to specify dynamic. For example, tomorrow, three values are there, four values are there. It automatically takes length. Length means number of elements. Okay, length minus one. Okay, why we are using minus one means it index starts with 0. So 0, length is 3, right? For example, okay, I will debug, you can understand easily. Length is 3. 3 minus 1, 2. Okay, then meaning of index 2. So it will capture till this position, index number 2. Okay, let's print elements. Countries of I. 1 minute, yes, we need to call this. Yeah, if observe here, first zero, you can see here I value, countries of zero. Okay, countries of zero means India, right? So it's printed India. Next I, you can see here I value is 1. So we can get next value. Like that, 1 minute only we got two values. Okay, sorry. We need to provide, okay, lesser than, right? We provided lesser than, but not lesser than. Yeah, if there is any mismatch in the, now you can see it printed all. During debugging time, we can know that, so that we need to debug the code. Okay, now we got all the three element values. Okay, this is about fixed size array. So, for example, if you this is 3, if you try to store one more value, see here it is disabled. What could be the reason? Let's execute. Yeah, index 3 out of length. Index 3 out of bounds for length 3. Okay, this is the exception. Okay, array index out of bound exception, it will throws in Java. That means you specified 3, but you are trying to store 4 values. It's not possible. That's why it is called fixed size array. Okay, next, let's take a look at dynamic array. What is the syntax for this? Array list data type. Okay, variable equal to new array list data type. Yeah, here instead of using like a fixed size array, index numbers, we can add values to dynamic array using add method. Array list dot add. This is different from fixed size array. Okay, yeah. Now we added all the values. So if you want to retrieve this one, we can retrieve size. Okay, here we use length, but here in case of dynamic array, we can use size. Size array list. We need to specify array list. Okay, size is method, so we need to provide parenthesis. Next, countries array list. Get array list dot We can specify get time. Yeah. Okay. It's not storage brackets. Okay. In this way, we can retrieve data. So simply what we are doing, we are storing data, we are retrieving data. Just I will provide comments here. That is the purpose of variable, right? Any variable, why we are storing, it requires somewhere else. So we need to store and we need to retrieve as per requirement, right? Here also we are doing the same thing. Store data, retrieve data. Okay. Apart from this, just we can retrieve another way also. Retrieve data using for each. People will call the enhanced for loop as well. Okay, how can we do that means just to remove this part. Type of array is string, right? String variable. You can give any variable. Okay, you can give any variable. Need to specify this collection variable. Okay, in this way. Next, it doesn't require this. Simply, you can specify this variable. This is another way to retrieve data. Okay, in these two ways we can retrieve data. If you want, you can. But whenever collection is there now, just so it's better to use this one. There is no harm using this as well. Okay, or because we are getting size, it is dynamic, right? So we can add number of elements. First, let me execute this one, and I will show. Yeah, see here, it is getting values one by one, right? Yeah, all values are retrieved. Now see second loop. Second loop also same thing. Okay, okay, it's been executed successfully. Now just we will try to add one more item. Let's execute now. Yeah, it's executed Canada as well, right? You can see here, Canada also printed. Means, but earlier what happened when we try to add one more data, array index out of bound in case of fixed size array. So we cannot store beyond its size. But coming to dynamic array, we can store a number of elements. Okay, there is no error. We did not get an error, right? Like a fixed size array. Yeah. That's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.